Well, God bless anyone who's willing to get online and talk about spiritually awakening, talk about the new earth. Um, God bless them because it's not easy. People just don't want to hear it basically out in society. But what I want to talk about is some of the stuff that kind of derailed my first spiritual awakening in 2015, and that was online content. Uh, when psychics get on here and they give you a psychic reading, it can be fun. It's a lot of fun. It's very interesting to listen to, but you don't really need online content. What you need is stillness to spiritually awaken. You need to be with yourself. You need to be comfortable with yourself. You need to get to know yourself. The best way to do that, I believe, is to read. Read, read, read. That's how you really get the online content. And just if you don't even know where to start, Dr. Michael Newton's books, Dolores Cannon's books, Louise Hay, Eckhart Tolle, among many, many others. Just pick a book, any book. It doesn't matter, because the very next book that you'll need in succession with how you're awakening, the next book's just going to come your way. And then the next book that you need will just come your way. And that's how it works. You just flow. You don't have to go out and find it all. But let's talk about the three things that I think are very irresponsible in the psychic world right now. Number one is collective readings, okay? Hey, I'm doing it. This is a collective reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Well, if it's the Word of God, do you really have the ability to just leave what you don't like? Because that makes a psychic reading pretty easy. I'll just take the good stuff and, oh, well, that sounds bad. That doesn't resonate with me. I'll leave that. In those collective readings, it's my opinion that they should not be done. What I did was I found a trusted psychic and spiritual advisor among others, I had many, at a spiritual church in my town. And I was lucky to have that, because I've since moved, and you don't have that in every town. You have to go find it. You have to seek it. And you know what? If it doesn't exist in your town, maybe you should create it. But I had to do that. So I don't like the collective readings. I like one-on-one, and it's only from people I trust. Well, how do you find a trusted one? Well, you go get readings, and when that particular psychic gives you what you know couldn't have been by chance, that's when you'll know, and you stick around with that person for a while. The next kind of videos that I see are your ex is coming back. Hey, if it doesn't resonate, just leave it. Well, that resonates with everybody. Everybody wants their ex to come back. I mean, you may not necessarily want your ex back, but to know that people want to come back into your life, oh, that's very good for the ego, man. Everybody loves that. The bottom line is your ex isn't coming back. You discarded them, or they discarded you for a reason, okay? Take what you got from it, learn from it, accept it, feel it, and then move on. The next one is you're going to get rich quick. Have you seen these videos, shorts and reels? You're going to receive generational wealth in the next 48 hours. And as soon as you watch one, you just keep flipping through your phone, and oh my God, every psychic in the world is giving me a reading that I'm going to get rich. You're not getting rich that way, okay? It's not going to happen. You might get abundance into your life, and really, that's all you need. Is God really paying people off to spiritually awaken? I don't see that happening. So once again, it's a psychic reading that resonates with everybody. Everybody could use $1. I'm sitting here mostly spiritually awake, and I would love to have $1 million. I think of the churches I could help with that $1 million, and of course, a nice new car and things like that. It's just, is it really necessary? Is it what you need? No. So don't trust that some of these online readings are going to happen. The only valuable online content that I've ever really found was when I got obsessed with near-death experiences. And I started reading the books, and I realized that the author's interpretation got in the way. I wanted to know what that person experienced. I wanted to be able to look in their eyes and feel what they experienced, and of course, judge for myself. Are they genuine, or is this person full of shit? So I turned to online content. I found those sites where the people talk about their near-death experience, and I can judge for myself. The rest of it is all books. And remember, just being in the stillness is the best way to spiritually awaken, and your life will just flow. Your content will flow. The next step that you need will just appear in front of you, and it'll all be good. So read. Good luck.